Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Stay tuned to after the hunt, and where I'm going to run down and just kind of give you my thought process on how I approach this tom. So thanks again guys for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, you're good to go.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
All right guys, so we just got done sighting in my son's shotgun. I first started him off at 30 yards, and we ended up basically missing a bird. So I moved him into 25 yards, and he showed me exactly where he was aiming at 30 yards, and it was right here at the base of the turkey's neck. So, which I've told him but time and time again that he needs to aim at the base of the turkey's neck. So anyways, we got to looking at the target and noticed that the bulk of his pattern was in the upper right left hand corner, excuse me. And so I told him, I said, instead of aiming right at the base, why don't you try aiming low right, and that way it's going to bring that pattern over and you get more pellets into that turkey's head. So um, he went ahead and made that adjustment, and I moved him up to 25 yards. And this one right here is his shot at 25 yards, which is most definitely a dead bird. And then I had him do the same thing at 30 yards. After making that adjustment, I think it is safe to say that he is more than capable of killing a bird at 30 yards. So guys, hope you're doing well. We'll talk to you here in a little bit, and we'll see you opening morning. All right guys, good morning. It is opening day of youth season here in Missouri for turkey, and we are really looking forward to it. Last night we went to our spot and kind of got an idea where we're gonna set up this morning. So hang with us guys. We'll see what the morning brings. Talk to you later. All right guys, we finally got set up. We've heard a couple jakes so far, and we actually heard a gobbler pretty far off, but we're about as close as we can get right now. So we'll see what happens. You guys hang with us. Hopefully we can get a bird on the ground this morning. This is the view of our first setup. Got our decoy out right there. Well guys, we ended up seeing two hens, and we had a gobbler come in. However, he just didn't want to really commit. So had we set up in this location, which was only maybe 40 yards away from where we sat up earlier this morning, this is on a ridge top. We were down kind of in between a valley and a ridge top. So had we set up here, I really think we would have been able to get the job done, so to speak. But things just didn't work out this morning. So I don't know if we're going to be able to go out tomorrow or not. If not, then our youth season is over, and then it's on to regular season. But what a great morning to be out in God's creation. And guys, there's no better place to be, if you ask me. So we're out here making memories, chasing birds. It doesn't get much better than that. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk turkey. So originally I was supposed to take my son out on some public property that I've been scouting with a couple of buddies of mine already. So I had an idea where I was going to take him and where to set him up at. And and just really where to go. But a couple of days before youth season, I got access to some private property, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you so much. Um, like I said, it was a couple of days before youth season here in Missouri. So originally, I would go put boots on the ground and get a good game plan of where I want to set up at, where I think the turkeys are going to be. However, I was able to get on Onyx, which I'm not sponsored and or affiliated with, by the way, and I was able to get on there and kind of see the lay of the land. My buddy had a lot of great intel for me. He knew exactly where these birds would roost. He knew their pattern. He knew where they would travel through. So he showed me where I need to be set up at opening day. So opening day comes, we get set up, we put our blind up, we turn our decoy out. I got the cameras going, and I'm sitting there. I haven't heard much of anything, so I just started doing some light yelps. A little time goes by, and I see some movement on the hillside, and I look out there, and it's that hen. So going, okay, well, this is great. I'm glad we're able to at least see something. Not being able to get out there and see just kind of what the lay of the land was before I was able to go hunt this place. So a little bit of more time goes by, and all of a sudden we start hearing jakes start just gobbling. Just a group of jakes just going after it, which is always fun to hear. So, um, and then about 10 or 15 minutes goes by, and we just hear this gobbler behind us. He just sounds off, and I'm going, okay, now this bird, I'm going to be able to work. He's close enough. The other birds weren't able to work. I've still got this hen in front of me. How do I want to approach this bird so where I can call him in to me, but not call too much to scare him off? That's kind of the game we've got to play, right? We got to take this bird's temperature, so to speak. So I'm sitting there going, okay, well, I'm going to start giving out just some soft yelps. So I gave out some soft yelps on my crystal, and about 5 minutes later, he answers. And I'm thinking, okay, well, he's cutting the distance little by little. So I'm sitting there, gave out a couple more yelps. About 10 minutes goes by, and he hammers again. And at this time, he's probably 70 to 80 yards out. And I'm thinking, okay, well, he cut the distance from 100 plus to about 70. So he's coming my direction. I'm just going to set my calls down, and I'm not going to do anything. As tempting as it is to keep calling right after they gobble, because that's one of the things why we are out there. We're out there to hear that gobble. We're out there to get that rush. Um, but sometimes less is more. Now, another thing that I took in consideration while I was calling to him was the intensity of his calling. I was trying to match his calling. Since it wasn't very, and since the intensity wasn't there, I also gave him the same kind of calls back, so to speak. So, if he was alone, I truly believe he would have came in and he would have been a lot more vocal. But my gut feeling says that he had hens with him already and he wasn't in need of another hen. So I'm sitting there, and we still have that hen that came in on us. She's just milling around on the hillside, just not a care in the world, even with this guy calling. And normally in nature, that hen is going to the gobbler. But like I said, she just didn't have a care in the world. She didn't want anything to do with him. So I don't know if she just maybe got tired of being harassed, or the other thing is maybe the peak of breeding here in Missouri has not happened yet, or southern Missouri has not happened yet. It probably happened in some other states, but here in Missouri and in that particular location, I don't believe the peak of breeding has happened. Another factor I think that came into play was the weather. It was a high pressure morning, which is exactly what you want during turkey season. You want those clear, high pressured mornings. However, the temperature was about 38 degrees. And to me, my personal opinion, I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments. I'm not a professional, but my personal opinion is that it's just a little too cold for those birds. So, um, in my past experience, turkey hunting, I've hunted quite a few years for turkey, and in my experience, I've noticed that somewhere between 45 and 50 in the morning is like ideal, perfect conditions for just turkeys to gobble their heads off, so to speak. So I'm sure the barometric pressure had something to do with it as well. But guys, we had a great time, and to me, I look at it as a successful hunt because, well, I was able to call, well, I won't say call in, but to get that turkey in closer and also to have that hen in front of us. So it was a good time, guys. My son enjoyed it. We may not have put anything on the ground, but we still have regular season coming up in about a week. So we're both looking forward to that. Hopefully, I can bring you guys some more footage. I hope something I've said will help you out in the future. And guys, let me know down in the comments. I enjoyed putting these videos together. I look forward to bringing you guys more fishing and hunting content, and also trapping and camping eventually. So it's just some of the things I've gotten planned, got in mind. And we've also got some great ideas coming in from my sons and friends and family and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a great time on this channel. Thanks again, guys. Like I said, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. Thanks again. We'll see you guys next time.